Star Wars geek girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.
Hi, I'm Zoe, Star Wars Geek Girl, and I'm here with, as usual, Lizzy.
Hello.
And we are going to talk more about Star Wars. We're on schedule 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, we almost didn't make it, but that was just my fault.
Yes.
But there is some Star Wars news that we could talk about.
Yeah, a little bit this week. So this is again going to be a really short podcast. We're chugging along. So they announced that there would be 4 new Black Series figures coming out. They're mostly like old EU, from what I understand, not all. But there's Luke from the book Heir to the Empire, or is it a comic? Whatever it is, I never read it. But I know people like it. So if you like that book, you can pick up a figure of Luke from it. He's just wearing like a black like tank top and pants. So
It would be cool if there was a Vimerati, but that's just me.
yeah, someday. She probably has to show up in like a visual media before they do that, I would assume.
Not really, because they had Cardinal.
That's true.
Because they were like, oh yes, we can just spray paint the stormtrooper's armor
red.
Well,
he's just like a red stormtrooper, so it's not like, yeah. And there's also Carnor Jax from Crimson Empire, which is an old EU thing, from what I understand. And he just looks like a royal guard, but he's got like, I don't know, different-ish armor, I guess. I don't know who he is, but if you like him, check him out, I guess. Get that figure if you want. And then they have Darth Maul, Sith Apprentice Darth Maul, and it looks like he's just like shirtless. He just looks like looks like Maul without a shirt.
Maul without a shirt. That's fine. I'm sure a lot of people would enjoy that.
Yeah, no spider legs. It's pre-spider legs though.
Oh, so it's just the only thing that important is that he's shirtless.
He's shirtless. He has like a skirt on.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah. So, and then the best one is Jackson. He's a bunny rabbit and he wears a spacesuit. And
the green one?
Yes, he's a bunny.
I thought he wasn't canon.
He's a bunny. Well, the other ones aren't canon either.
Oh.
They're old EU figures.
Why?
Bunny rabbit.
There's so many characters that they could make.
Bunny rabbit.
But there's so many other characters they could make that.
Because he's a bunny. And he is canon.
Is he?
He's in I'm on Wikipedia. The land of knowledge.
A bunny, but not Vimerati.
Because it's a bunny.
Seems a bit sus.
I love bunnies.
You do, but also Vimerati.
They'll make a Vimerati.
And literally anybody else.
They'll make a Vimerati, but it's a bunny.
Make a better Poe Dameron. You could work on that.
Yeah. I don't even collect Black Series. I just have a few. I don't have the Poe because it's rough.
Even the Sabine, I keep her helmet on. Like
Sabine, they did the new models of the Rebels one. I think the Sabine looks a lot better. Yeah, mine's like cross-eyed though. Because I don't have the new one.
Where is she? She's laying down on my desk. That's fine. Yeah, just keep the helmet on.
Yeah, the I think they've gotten better over the years, the Black Series, but the original ones, like the first runs they did in like 2015, were all rough. But
I mean, even the Disney Infinities looked way better. Those are, I think, my favorite.
The Disney Infinities are beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful. Top tier. Jackson. I don't know who that is.
He's a bunny. He's a bunny, and he shows up in some comics.
But why is he a thing?
Because he's a bunny. I don't know how to explain this to you. He's a bunny rabbit. He's perfect. He's a bunny rabbit.
That's it? He's just a bunny?
No, I literally don't know anything about him. I just know that he's a bunny, and that's enough for me.
What if he's a mean bunny?
I don't care. He's a bunny. He can do what he wants.
Okay. Pog, I guess.
Yes. So yeah, those are the Black series, old EU. Jackson is canon, but he started in the old EU, from what I understand, and they brought him back because he's amazing. So yeah, if you collect Black series, you have some of those to look forward to. They look really nice. And if you don't collect Black series, you can still pick them up if you feel like it, I guess, or not. I don't know. Do what you want. Yes.
They don't
So
tell you
I
what to
think
do.
the real question is, when is there going to be a Geode Black series?
I think they would make a Geode Black series before they make a Vimerati Black series. So, I mean, it's so easy. Just rock.
It's a rock.
That's
exactly.
it.
Oh, Geode. We love Geode. So yeah, there's a Black series. The other news this week was that they're going to be doing some Pride Month like specialty comic covers this
That's
June. So I don't. This is the list they released. This like the way they phrased in their article was like including, and then they listed all these characters. So I don't know if it's like just these characters, or if they're going to do more as well. But these are the ones we know we're getting. So there's going to be one for Ray Sloan, for Dr. Afra, for Son of Staros, Erika Quell, Tarek and Sarah, who I don't know, but I think they're in the High Republic comics, so that'd be why I don't know them, and one for Lando. So the only one they've released is the one for Sana Staros. It's for an issue of Dr. Afra, but it has Sana on it. And she's just standing there in space, ships in the background, there's a little rainbow beam.
bisexual queen.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's a cool thing they're doing in June. So it'll be cool to see Erika because there isn't a lot of art of her because she's just an Alphabet Squadron and she's like on the cover of the first
Which
book.
one's that one?
She's the commander of Alphabet.
That doesn't. What does she look like?
Well, she's, I don't know, a human person. I don't know what you mean.
What does she look like?
On the cover of the first Alphabet Squadron, that's Erika. And she's got like blonde hair and like shaved parts of it are shaved.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes.
Yes, so Erika, so there isn't a lot of art of her because there's like she's on the cover and then there's like that one line of like art they did of the Alphabet Squadron characters, which is the same picture of her in both. So we don't like really know like what she looks like much besides that one picture. So it'll be cool to see what she's doing. There's one picture of her in the comics, I guess here. There's a little bit of her in the comics, actually. I lied.
Lando.
So yeah. And
There's
Sloan,
one
of
for
course,
Lando.
gets one. Afra. Lando gets one. Tarek and Sarah, they're like, I forget, I don't know who they are, but they're like Jedi twins, from what I understand. They're Bond twins. I don't know what that means. But they're kind of creepy looking. But they're High Republic Jedi who are stationed on the Starlight Beacon, according to Wikipedia. So they get covers. They're non-binary according to Wikipedia, so that's why they get one. I was like, wait, twins? Okay. So yeah, that's them. I don't know what else to say because they only released the one, so like I don't know what any of the other ones look like. But yeah. So there's that. And then they announced a new book just today, actually, called Ronin. It's by Emma Mieko Kandon. I don't know. But it's going to be based off of the Star Wars Vision series that's coming out at some point, which is the series developed by the Japanese anime companies. And it's like based off of that, but like we don't know what that series is about. So
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
yeah. So it's like cool, a book about a show that I don't know what it's about. Great.
Yes. Of course. My favorite. Oh, I bought Light of the Jedi
Light of the Jedi. That's a good one.
Not Light of the Jedi. Sorry, Into the Dark.
Oh, Into the Dark.
Because Geode.
It's
So
Geode.
yeah.
You should probably. I feel like Light of the Jedi is like the background knowledge, though, for the whole High Republic like thing.
I don't really care that
Okay.
much about the High Republic. I just need Geode.
Geode. Okay.
Plus, I have my dad to explain it.
True. Your dad's a
Fine.
walking Wikipedia.
He is the book.
Your dad is the book. I'm telling you, he just like absorbs it. He doesn't read it. It just like goes right into his brain and like
Yes.
he just knows.
Wikipedia.
What?
He's the Wikipedia.
The Wikipedia. So that's all the news this week. Not very much. But still, cool stuff, some figures, comic book cover variants, and a book that we don't know what it's about. So there's no cover for the book either. So I tried. I was like, there's a cover, but no. So exciting stuff.
Need more news.
More news.
It is almost my birthday.
It is almost your birthday. Your birthday's on Thursday.
It is on Thursday. I'm just gonna be doing classwork. That's it. I'll be I'll be working actually, not classwork.
I have a wellness day off the day before your birthday. So the thing is though, like it's Wednesday, and Wednesdays I only have one class and it's 50 minutes. So it's like it's like hardly a break. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays I have 3 classes that are at least like an hour each. But like Wednesday is like my easiest day. So that, of course, that's the day they give us off. Good times.
I've been trying to spread the word of Dio because I'm very excited. I just haven't had time to read it. I've been just thinking about Geode and like telling my friends, and they're like, he's just a rock. I'm like, yeah, that's it. I mean, he's a navigator and stuff, but like just rock. So I need to get to reading so I can explain more to them. Spread the word more of Dio. Or Geode.
Geode.
Not Dio.
Beautiful.
Everyone knows Dio.
Do you mean Dio the droid, or Dio the other droid, or Dio the person from that really weird show Axel made me watch?
From the really weird show that Axel made you watch.
Okay.
Maybe you should watch some more.
No.
I think you should.
It's like that show is like the opposite of Friends, because like when at like Celebration Orlando, like your mom watching a little bit of Friends made me watch the entire series 1,000,000 times. And then when I was at your house that other time, Axel watching that show made me never want to watch it in my life. It's the opposite.
But you'll be cultured in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I'm just saying.
I don't think I want to be cultured in JoJo's
Why wouldn't
Bizarre
you want to be cultured?
Because it's
yeah.
Because it's horrible. I was so confused, and like they just look so weird, and like there was a dog and like an eyeball and like someone's head, and like
that one was Axel skipping around episodes. That one was Axel's fault.
It was Axel's fault that the guy's head fell off and kept talking and then like exploded into ice, and it was Axel's fault that there's like a dog with like an eyeball falling out or something like that.
Yeah.
That was Axel's fault. That makes sense.
You weren't supposed to see that yet. It's fine. You're just a little traumatized by it, but you could just push through it.
I don't think I want to do that.
But I mean, we could have a JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Geek Girl.
Why?
Just so you can watch it and see how horrible and great it is.
don't want to do that.
Why not?
Because it's bizarre. It is appropriately named. Because it's bizarre.
It
I
is.
don't understand.
So how could you hate it if it's in the name? You know, like
Well, that's
they warned you.
Okay, but like, what? Like a lot of horrible things have a warning in the name. That doesn't mean you can't hate them. What?
It's fine. But like this isn't like bad. It's just
It's not
bad
bad.
thing.
It's just I just don't understand.
But you're not supposed to understand. It's JoJo's Bizarre
I
Adventures.
don't.
Or if you really, really want to understand, then Axel can send you many videos of timelines and character explanations and like stuff like that.
I think I'm good on that.
Shame. Real shame.
Yeah.
Just saying. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Geek Girl. I think we should have Axel on the show and have him explain JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
If you and Axel want to do that, you can go ahead. But
yeah, since we're not going to have any content lately, we're just going to have Axel explain the whole JoJo's Bizarre Adventures plot.
You know what? If you can get Axel to commit to a time next Monday, we can have a JoJo podcast.
Bet. Okay. Gotcha.
All right.
Yes, I can do that. I just have to talk to Axel.
Great.
You're gonna regret this, just so you know.
Oh, I already am.
I'm just saying, you're gonna regret it, and you're gonna love it at the same time. We could have my dad on, so he's also as confused as you are.
That sounds like a really fun podcast, actually. Please invite your dad so I can not be alone.
Yes, there you go. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you may have that to look forward to next week if we can do that podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Look forward to it.
Yeah. I mean, I doubt we'll get too much Star Wars news. So if we do get any, we'll cover it shortly in the beginning and then unleash Axel.
Yes.
All right.
That is all.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Yeah. Like I said, we're going to have a pretty short podcast for a while because there's nothing going on for a while. Let's see. Maybe when you finish like Dr. Afra or
Into the Dark.
Into the Dark. We can
or
talk
when
about
you
that.
Finish Black Spire or Crush of Fate.
That's okay. I have 4 books on the queue before that one, but I'll get there. I did start Heir to the Jedi, which is like
read that.
Yeah, it's like one of the first ones that came out. It's a Luke book, and from what I understand, it was like gonna be released as Legends, like right before the Disney purchase, and then Disney bought it, and they like, I don't know, I guess they liked it and they published it anyway. So I'm like a third through it. It's pretty good. It's only like 300 pages. I'm already like 100 pages in. I haven't read it. I've like read it. I sat down and read for a little while, like a couple days ago, and I haven't picked it up since. But it's good. There's these things called brain board or skull boars, and they're like invisible bugs that jump on your head and like dig through your skull and then suck out all your brains. And I hate them.
That sounds not good. I don't like that.
Like, and they're like on this like jungle-y planet kind of thing that Luke and this girl have to go like investigate. And it's I don't like it. I think so. Like, here's the thing: destroying a planet is like objectively bad.
Yes.
But if that planet
hold up.
Has skull boars.
Wait, sorry.
If that planet
I thought we were just trying to agree that blowing up planets was kind of like a bad idea.
If the planet has invisible bugs that suck out your brain.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just
But-
saying
Could we like also connect that to like Australia and how horrible those giant
Australia
spiders
does
are?
not have bugs that suck out your brain and
They
dig
really
through-
could,
but they don't, okay?
but they
and,
could.
and there's people in Australia. There's no people on this planet. It's just
Oh,
the
okay.
horrible
If there's
bugs.
no people on the planet, then yeah, just destroy it.
Exactly. No, there's no people because the skull boars would eat them all.
Yeah. Yeah, just get rid of the planet then.
Just get
It's fine.
just just destroy
No,
it.
okay, it's fine. I agree with you.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, skull boars are horrible. There's like a scene in the book, and this is, I guess, a spoiler. The book came out in 2015, so it's a spoiler for Heir to the Jedi. But there's like a scene where Luke, because they like, it's like kind of complicated, but they're basically like looking for this like team that like went to like investigate the planet and figure out how to make money from it somehow, because it's what you do. And they got, of course, they were like, we're going to capture some of these skull boars and try to take them away with us to study them.
No.
Obviously. So yeah, so Luke and the girl, they get there and they're like, I forget her name already, but they're like, they get there and it's like a horror movie scene, like all the blood and like no brains and all that, like dead people everywhere, and the skull boars are like roaming the ship. And there's a scene where it jumps on Luke's head, but he has like a super thick helmet that it can't get through. So then it jumps on his face and tries to go through his eye to eat his brain.
Oh,
And it's horrible. And I don't like it.
I wouldn't like it either.
And then
Reminds
so
me of
like
face huggers almost.
yeah, so they're horrible, and like the only way to get them off is to like like hit with your stun blaster thing. And then but then like so they kill all of them on the ship, thankfully, and like scan it like there's none. And then Luke is like, well, it seemed like they were actually sentient because they were learning how to counter our moves, so they're actually really smart. I'm like, no, I don't like where this is going. Do not. I don't want. Just get rid of the whole planet. Just it's gone. Wipe it away.
Blow it away.
Burn the whole planet.
I will let the Death Star destroy this planet.
Yeah. So yeah, brain boars. Let me look up the planet because I think it should be destroyed. Or skull
Yeah,
boars.
that's fine. I agree.
Yeah, but don't. They're called Fexian skull boars, and they're from the planet Fex. And don't.
Sounds like a very good, sounds good to blow up, It's a very blow upable name.
Yeah, and that's there. The girl's name is Nakari Callan. I felt bad because I couldn't remember her name. It's Nakari. But so yeah, and the thing is they're like invisible. So like you can't
Wait, what?
You can't like see them and get them off because they're invisible until you stun them. And like
What?
horrible.
Why are they invisible?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
How did they adapt so much that
They're just horrible.
That's just like an too OP. Like what? Just get rid of it. Just too OP. That is
yeah.
I do not agree.
I hope I don't have to deal with any more of those in the book. They left that moon and they killed them all, and like I hope they never go back.
How do you know they killed them all if they're all freaking invisible?
They did like a life scanner thing to make sure there were none on the ship.
But what if?
I don't know. They're gone. Just for my own peace of mind, they're gone because I hate it. Sure. So
we'll just say they're gone.
Well, they're invisible until they're stunned, and then once they're stunned, they have to like then you can see them, and then you can shoot to kill. I think is how it goes. I don't like it though. So I hate it. Yeah,
that's horrible. Worse. Maybe probably worse than like the brain worms.
Yeah,
from Clone Wars.
Yeah, they're definitely worse. So yeah, don't go to Fex and get your brain eaten. And like
Yeah.
it's so horrible because there's this one alien, I forget what kind, but he had like two brains, so like two jumped on each side of his head, so they each get a brain. And
Oh,
yeah,
why are you telling me this
I
before
don't
I have to
know.
go to bed?
I'll give you nightmares.
Yeah, you might.
So yeah, that's what I'm reading right now, Heir to the Jedi. I have what else?
That's cool.
Uh,
I'm not reading that.
yeah. The next one I have is The Legends of Luke Skywalker. So 2 Luke books in a row. And then I'm reading Poe Dameron Freefall. And then I'm reading oh, shit, what's it called? Force Collector. That's the last one. Then the next one on my list, those are just the ones I've ordered, like they have. And then after I finish those, flip through my planner to find my book list. Very organized.
McClunky.
Yes. And then I'm reading Black Spire is the next one.
Good.
So, yes.
Very good.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Well, I hated that.
Yeah.
Thank you for it.
That's how I'm gonna feel when we talk about JoJo next week. So
I guess so, but at least there's nothing eating your brain. I mean,
are
there's
you sure
not
about that though?
well,
Are you
there's
sure?
there's vampires. That's as far as I know, technically.
that
You're gonna love it. And since you're gonna be a whole director and stuff, I think it's important that every future directors, gotta watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
why that specifically?
So you can see what not to do.
Understood. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll wrap up. Maybe possibly a JoJo show next week. If not, we'll at least
Possibly.
try to do something on schedule. So I guess we'll do the plugs. So obviously you know where to listen to Star Wars Geek Girl if you're hearing this. But you can also find us on the Facebook. We have a Facebook page. It's just Star Wars Geek Girl. We're on Twitter and Instagram at SW Geek Girl. You can go to StarWarsGeekGirl.com is our website. There's a monthly poll and fun things like there's our blog specifically, which in this past week I posted a quiz. I do a quiz every Wednesday. This past week's quiz was I really like zoomed in on a screenshot from Rebels and make you guess the episode.
I wasn't sure if that was I went in and I was like, oh, I wonder if my phone's just not working. I can't see what these images are. Otherwise, this would be a really difficult test. I got 6 out of 10.
12.
So I got half. So
yeah, it's kind of it's a little difficult, I think. Yeah, it's really zoomed in cropped picture screenshots from Rebels. You have to guess which episode it's from. The highest, and I can't see like this. I can't track the scores just because like the website I use to make the quizzes, I love it and it's really great and fun. But to see like graphs or whatever of results, it's like, oh, pay us $17 a month, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But thank you.
no.
But so far, the highest anyone has showed me is an 8, and that was Safi, my sister. Got an 8. My dad got a 1. My mom got a 2.
I got pretty.
You got a 6, yeah. Yeah. So the highest is an 8. If you manage to get higher than an 8, definitely like tag us on like Twitter or Facebook or something because I want to see it. And if you get a 12, I don't have a prize, but like if you get a 12, I really want to see it if you get a 12. So yes. So there's that. And then on Friday, I do an article every Friday too. I posted an article about Rey Skywalker and why I like Rey Skywalker, like the name for her. So read that if you're interested in hearing my perspective on that. And then do you want to do the Rogue Rebels ones?
Yes, so you can find us on Spotify, Podbean, like anywhere that you can find Star Wars Geek Girl, because we're on Spotify now. That's so cool. Facebook page, Instagram is at the Rogue Rebels, Twitter is at Rogue Rebels Fam, and TikTok is the Rogue Rebels. TheRogueRebels.com is our website, and I kept having ideas for TikToks that my parents and stuff can make, but they're like, no, we'd rather just do it when you're here. So like, come over for a break. So I have to do that with them. But yeah, that's cool. My family and I recently did a podcast about the teaser for Bad Batch, and that went pretty well. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, in this past week, I think your dad wrote all of these, but on the Rogue Rebels website, you can find an article about the Yoda Secret War helmet. They wrote an article highlighting different good Star Wars podcasts on Spotify, which we are included in. Thank you. Along with some other ones. And then he wrote just today, he posted about painting Ezra's helmet, the biker scout for Axel.
Yes.
So yes. All those things. Make sure to check out all the everythings that we do. I guess that's it. So thank you for listening, Star Wars Geek Girl. I was Zoe.
I was Lizzie.
May the force be with you, and goodbye.
Star Wars geek girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.